Did you know that Aunt May is probably Peter Parker's real mum? Well, now you do. Bye. I'm just kidding. So, this is the story of Bill Jemas, a guy who helped Marvel in one of their darkest periods when they were on the brink of bankruptcy. He basically got them back to profit using a lot of controversial means. Now, some of them really worked. He was able to get rid of things like the Comic Code Authority, which Marvel didn't really need. He stopped overshipping so they didn't spend unnecessary money, and he also gave creators a lot more freedom and rights to try brand new things and create brand new characters. This also included things like the Marvel Max line, which was an adults rated Marvel line, and then Marvel Knights, which took characters like Spider-Man and made them a lot darker and more serious than we had seen before. Those lines proved really popular, but he also had a lot of controversial decisions that didn't really work out so well. And one of these included Trouble. Trouble is about 4 teenagers named Mary, May, Richard, and Ben who go away for summer camp, and whilst on summer camp, trouble ensues. Now, if you know anything about the Spider-Man lore, you know the names of those people. Those are the names of Spider-Man's parents and his auntie and uncle. Now, Trouble was written by Mark Millar, and if you heard that name before, it's probably because he wrote Kingsman, Kick-Ass, Nemesis, and a whole bunch of other titles, including something you might have heard of called Civil War. So Miller's an amazing writer. He knows characters, he knows dialogue, and he loves comic books. So you give him a story like this, he's going to give you a classic. Now, when I say it's a classic, I'm in the minority because fans hated this. Over the course of the summer, May sleeps with lots of people. Mary doesn't, and you find out this is because they both saw a fortune teller, and the fortune teller told them that May would never be a mum, but Mary, if she slept with someone in her 20s, was definitely going to be a mum. So Mary is like, I'm not sleeping with anyone until I'm married, till everything's serious. And May's like, if I'm never going to have a kid, what am I worried about? So she sleeps with lots of people. Now, they come there, and Richard and Mary together, and Ben and May are together. However, after sleeping with Ben for a while, May decides she's also going to sleep with Richie, and Richie is also frustrated because Mary's not sleeping with him. Long story short, we find out that May is pregnant, and it can't possibly be Ben's because Ben is impotent, so it could only be Richard's. May leaves. Richard and the others stay behind for a while before going their separate ways. Eventually, May calls Mary and tells her she's pregnant and she needs help. Because May's parents are like really superficial and really judgmental, she knows she can't come back with a child. They will disown her. Mary's parents are a lot more open-minded, a lot more supportive, so Mary pretends that the child is hers. She hasn't seen Richard all summer, so he doesn't know, and he takes him in and they raise baby Peter. When this book was released, fanboys hit the roof. They hated it. There was loads of backlash. And Jemas being Jemas, he was a very controversial character. He actually never retconned this. Now, the thing about this is,